Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School, with a Friday update. What a fun day today we had. It is the Moon Festival, otherwise known as the Mid-Autumn Festival. To all of our families and beyond who are celebrating this auspicious holiday, we kicked it off today, and all I had to eat all day were moon cakes. That's it. Thanks, parents. Thank you, parents. I mean, I've got to eat a little better tonight. But we had a super assembly. A lot of families came in. Kids were involved. They were dressed so beautifully. Lanterns were made. It was really joyous today, and I want to thank everybody that helped make Synapse feel extra special on this important holiday that commemorates gratitude, really, and what other holiday really fits Synapse better than this one. So it was a super day. Okay, on to a few things I want to tell you about. Annual fund, really important. Thank you for those who have donated, for those that have pledged. 100% participation is the goal. This is the second biggest revenue generator for our school every year. That's happening. Please, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me, parent ambassadors, Lauren Angelo, who's extraordinary. She's in the parent community, as well as Sarah Hill. We can answer any questions. But this is something, since I've been here, we've always had 100% participation. We're off to a great start, but we need your help. Okay, 2, Brainwave Learning Center, our partnership with Stanford. Our research preview is next Wednesday. So Liz, one of our neuroscientists, wanted me to tell you that. Please come out and see what we're doing research-wise, how this is going to impact the teaching and learning, what students will be doing, answer any questions. This is a one-of-a-kind partnership. No other school has this. It makes us unique in so many ways and enhances the learning environment, not only for kids, but for teachers too. So that's next week. Please come. Something coming up October 17th is the first installment of the Bold Ideas series that I started last year. If you remember, returning parents and community members, I talked to Andrew Bosworth from Meta at the Guild in Menlo Park. Boz is coming back to talk to me again, except this time we're going to do it in the Synapse Annex behind Sports House. So it's if you went to Constructivist last year, you saw that venue. We're going to turn it into basically a black box theater, so we're going to be there. It should be great. But parking could be tricky because Sports House is full of volleyball and soccer and basketball games going on at the same time in the evening. So you may have to park on our campus and walk over. Read the newsletter, should be super. We talked last year, Boz and I, before ChatGPT was launched to the general public. A lot has happened since then. You'll have an opportunity to ask all kinds of questions as well. So that's coming up on the 17th. That should be really, really exciting. So those are 2 big events that you're not going to want to miss. And I wanted to talk to you about something that I was sharing with some teachers here this week, this idea of SEL as a non-negotiable at Synapse, this promise that we make to kids and families around the SEL experience. And I want to share first a story and then related to something that I was reading as well. So I was talking to a parent. She had 3 kids go through Synapse. And she was talking about her now senior in high school, who graduated with my daughter, actually. My daughter is a senior in high school. And she was relaying a story about one of his best friends is a Synapse kid still. And then she showed me a picture of them hanging out. And I was like, wow, that's great. And she said, yeah, they consider themselves brothers. And then she told me why. And she mentioned when her son was in lower school, this other boy would struggle in PE. Her son, pretty sporty, now ultra athletic, actually high school kid. And he recognized that the other boy was struggling to keep up with running. And so he would run when they were sort of warming up, he would run with the struggling boy. That boy always remembered that kindness, always remembered that care, and that sort of cultivation of taking care of one another and putting someone before you in certain times, and recognizing, noticing that someone needed your help. That is something we've done here. Those boys carried it with them into high school. And to this very day, the two of them are connected by that moment. In fact, she was also saying her son, who's applying to colleges, is writing his college essay on this learning environment at Synapse and how it was the ideal learning environment for him and why. And then I was thinking and reading about something I saw in the Atlantic. Article, opinion piece, why Americans are so awful to one another, right? How America Got Mean by David Brooks. And Brooks goes into the history of basically the degradation of moral education in America, where it starts and why. And he's got theories and he's got some compelling reasons. And he also gives some thought to what we can do about it as a country. And of course, this involves schools. And he even says there should be mandatory social skills courses. He talks about an individual who developed character building formulas. And this character building is rooted in the simple act of paying attention. Do I attend to you well? It also emphasizes that character is formed and displayed as we treat others considerately. This requires not just a good heart, but good social skills, how to listen well, how to disagree with respect, how to ask for and offer forgiveness, how to patiently cultivate a friendship, how to sit with someone who is grieving or depressed, how to be a good conversationalist. But he mentioned that same thing this mother said to me, paying attention. Do I attend to you well? That's the promise we're making to you. That's it. That's the big noble goal. That's the big kahuna for us, right? Yeah, we're doing all kinds of things academically. Yes, we're introducing habits of mind around innovation and creativity. That's true too, right? Multiple things can be true at once. But ultimately, we feel if we can teach kids to attend to themselves and to others, to be a good citizen, to set the roots here early, like it happened for these two boys in lower school, that this will carry through high school and set them up for a successful life of action, enjoyment, purpose. That's it. That's the promise we make, that every kid will be immersed in an environment deeply rooted in SEL, compassion for self and for others, and that this is gonna stick. Not so easy to capture in a spreadsheet, but time and time again, I'm getting anecdotes. Time and time again, I'm seeing it every day. And I think you should know that's what's on our mind. We spend a lot of time creating a school that's for kids, that's kind, that is exciting and creative, and a place where they feel like they can be their authentic selves. Okay, that's it. Happy holidays to those celebrating Moon Festival. Eat a lot of mooncakes like I did today. It doesn't really matter. Open the floodgates. Kids, if you're watching, ask for seconds and thirds and fourths, because that's what I did today. All right, have a great weekend. Take care.